I use this drill every single time, and it's actually a concept every single time with each and every client that comes down, and it transforms the way they pitch and they chip. Now, welcome to Social Saturday. So you joined us last week, we had Josh, and a lot of you absolutely love that content. So if you've ever got anybody that's struggling with the game, please do share this video with them. It's Social Saturday, we're about helping everybody improve their golf. Even if it's an arch enemy, send them this video, make sure they're going to improve their chipping and their pitching. So that's either by Facebook, that's by WhatsApp, or even by email. Let them, show them some love. I want to help as many people as I can, so I would really appreciate that as well. Now, this is the gravity method. You must be thinking, Alex, gravity is always in play, it's always there. Well, of course, it's always there, but a lot of us are fighting it with the short shots. Now, if I was taking a long shot right now, I would stand to it quite a bit of distance from the golf ball. Ball would be towards the middle of my stance, and I would make this motion that goes up and around, down and around. Now, if I'm making that exact same motion on a short swing, we're fighting gravity. The further I stand from the golf ball, the more this club wants to work around and behind the body, like in the long game. It's correct. But if I drop the club right now, where does this club want to fall? Behind us. We're always fighting this. So a lot of people, when they chip, we're fighting it and we're scooping it. So look at the difference in what happens right now. So if I now scoot a little bit closer to the golf ball, narrower stance, shoulders towards target, lower half open, and I felt that the club worked a little bit more back in front of me. Look, if I drop the club now, where it falls in front of me. So I can feel as though my motion now is dropping the club on the back of the ball rather than stood away from it and having to fight it. So if we made this as simple as possible, stand to the shot as if you're making it look like you're hitting a short shot. You must be thinking, Alex, that's not groundbreaking. It's not. It's so simple, but none of us do it. I can't tell you how many times people come to me, we're trying to hit it 10 yards in front of us, we're stood to it like we're trying to hit it 150 yards. And that's fine, that's maybe what we've been told to do in the past. But I can assure you, using this gravity method, it will transform the way you pitch and you chip. So let's hit a chip shot now, and do stick around for the pitch shot as well, because there's a slight variation in technique on this gravity method, and I don't want you to miss out on that. So here we go. Proof is in the pudding. We're going to scoot a little bit closer to it. We're going to feel as though we make our shot stance look like the length of shot we're about to hit. A few practice swings, club feeling like it's just falling in front of us, and I just try and feel as though I take the club back and I drop the club behind it. Take the club back, drop the club behind it, and rotate. So there's no real motion of scooping and rolling to get this ball to target. It's very much a drop on the back of the golf ball. Into your stance now, pitch your landing zone, execute it out, and it'll be much easier hitting those shorter shots. Let's walk a little bit closer, and I just want to bring that ball off the fringe again. It's roughly around this area here. A lot of golfers, and I'm going to use this as a rule of thumb before we step into the pitching shot again, because those pitch shots are equally as important. Remember, you need to stick around for that as well. If we've got a short chip like this, now for some circumstances we could put this using the rules. If you can put it, let's put it. If we can chip it, let's run it. Last resort, get it in the air. Potentially we could put this, but say there's a bit of bad ground in front of us and we couldn't. If we stand to this like we would trying to hit it to the back of the green, or a full pitch shot or a full chip shot, the club's working behind us, it's very hard for me to control the speed of the club. It's very hard for me to control the short shots. Far too many golfers struggle moving the club at a slow speed. That might sound strange, but it's very, very hard to guarantee a club moving correctly at a slow speed in a strike if I'm stood to it this way, fighting gravity. If I work closer to the ball, so again I got a little bit closer than I did on the first chip shot we hit, now everything's working in front of me, I can feel as though the club drops onto the golf ball rather than fighting it. Right, let's now step into the pitch shot. Let's walk a little bit further back. So join me on this, because I think this is really important, because you've got friends, maybe it's your playing partner on Winter League or playing partner in the summer foursomes. Share this video with them, because it's going to transform their game. You're going to transform the way you play with them as well, and we're all going to enjoy golf a little bit more. So please don't forget to share this video with them. And if you are enjoying this video up to now, please guys, I really would appreciate it with you hitting that thumbs up button. Right, we're on to the pitch shot. Guys, before we move on to the pitch shot, I would appreciate it if you could hit that big subscribe button as well as that bell notification. Don't forget, it's Sunday Swings tomorrow. That's your chance. It's actually 2 people's chance to win a free swing analysis and drills to improve their game. Like, who doesn't want to do that? Now, I've got a question for you. What lofts do you carry? I've currently got a pitching wedge which is about 47 degrees. I carry a 50, 54 and 58. I try and work with like 4-degree increments in my specialist wedges. I say specialist wedges, they are more like this in my specialist wedges, which are my 50, my 54 and my 58. My pitching wedge is part of my set. So playing this shot right now, we're talking about gravity being on our side. So again, the same theory would apply. I wouldn't want a stance which is 50-50 in weight distribution, club working behind me too much, and really having to scoop this on the way through. We're going to feel as though we again scoop a little bit closer to it, and I want you to feel as though you set the club a little bit more vertically and back down. Drop it on it, vertical, drop it on it, vertical, drop it on it, rather than around the corner, open face, and having to save it. So really, really simple. If I was doing this one-handed, this would feel a lot more comfortable than this and this. It's so simple, it sounds scarily simple. So again, the rule of thumb, make sure it looks like the length of shot you're about to hit. Now, relative to the first chip shot that we hit, I'm a little bit further away, and definitely relative to the second chip shot I hit just off the fringe, we're a little bit further away again. Ball in the middle of the stance, weight slightly left. I'm going to feel that I'm dropping the club on the back of the ball. The strike will transform, and it feels so good getting that ball to roll up the face, create that spin. Just feels so easy, and look at the contact. I've hit down on the ball, but this is what we're looking to achieve. That bruising, that brushing action. So actually, effectively, no one would know that we played a shot from here. I really hope you enjoyed that video, and let's just walk up to the green here and the thing that I want people to think, golf has to be simple, okay? That's what this channel's about. It's about creating simple tips which improve your golf. Now, a lot of people sometimes may be looking for a little bit more of a technical thought, and that's fine. We do have videos like that on the channel, but I think if we're looking to actually physically improve our golf or anybody's golf, it's simple things that we can attach ourselves to, which are feelings we can create out on the golf course. And if we're in pitch shots to about 12 feet every time, we're going to be a little bit more happier. Don't forget, tomorrow on the channel is Sunday Swings, so make sure you join us for that. Thank you so much for joining me on today's YouTube video. Let's just pick a comment out. I want you to look at this one. Now, I want to give a shout out to a video that I did the other week. Not actually the video, but the people that have been commenting on it. And don't worry guys, the badminton racket's there because I'm coaching later, and the alignment stick, so they don't usually stay in the golf bag. This was the slap drill, and I'll leave the link to that video right up here. This is really kind of why I create the videos, going back to why we make it simple. Tom Belcher said, love any drill that helps me eliminate any deliberating on mechanical thoughts. That hits a nail on the head for me. That's the only comment we're reading out this week. And if you've ever got any questions about your game, remember, I comment them back to you in person, or we bring one comment out on each and every video. So I'm here to help you improve your game. I want to say massive thank you so much for all you guys and all your support. Thank you. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and see you tomorrow for Sunday Swings.